Hello guys, welcome back to another Train Spot video, and today I'm at Reading, located on the Gloucester Main Line station, Salisbury, Gloucester Moray, cross country, south of Moray, and maybe some freight to add to the mix. Here's a 103.1 for the Bourne here on the 11.55 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Bristol Temple Meads. Then also coming in, we have a 100.036. Let me find out where that's going to just a minute. And 800.020. That's the delayed 11.45 Great Western Railway service from Swansea to Paddington. It's actually not bad for Reading because it's really cool here. And plus you'll see lots of views here. Here is a Gloucester Moray 37 on this shows from Newbury. Here's a 100.017 coming in on the 11.55 Gloucester Moray service from London Paddington to Cheltenham Spa. First goes on the way to Bristol Temple Meads. That's calling now at Swindon, Chippenham, Bath Spa and Bristol Temple Meads. So yeah, let's watch some trains. Okay, about to depart now. We got, and also coming in, we have a pair of Gloucester Moray 37s. Working a service from Didcot Parkway to London Paddington. And about to depart now will be the delayed 11.45 Gloucester Moray service to London Paddington to the 11.45 Great Western Railway service from Swansea to London Paddington. And also about to depart will be the 11.55 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Cheltenham Spa. And also there's an Elizabeth line service survey you can see, guys. That's terminating here at Reading from Abbey Wood. And also coming is a pair of Gloucester Moray 37s forming a service to Didcot Parkway from London Paddington. And this train towards Cheltenham should be ready to go. And also coming is the Great Western Railway service on the 11.05 service to London Paddington. I need to check where that's coming from in just a minute. 12.05, sorry. That's what's by 802.001. That's on the 11.57 service from Great Malvern to London Paddington. Departing is 800.017 on the 11.58 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Cheltenham Spa. That's calling now, it's Didcot Parkway, Swindon, Kemble, Stroud, Stonehouse, Gloucester and Cheltenham Spa. The Great Malvern train is the 11.57 service. Coming in now is the 12.05 Great Western Railway service from Totnes to London Paddington. There is going to be some services going to be going to terminate at Plymouth and Penzance, but because of engineering works alongside Plymouth and Penzance, one of them is starting at Totnes, and for the Paynton train you'll possibly start at Newton Abbot. Leading the way we got 802.101, but also departing will be the Great Western Railway service of a pair of 37s on a service from London Paddington to Didcot Parkway. Or that actually be a Great Western Railway pair of 37s on an ECS. And also there's a Great Western Railway 37 of a forming a service to Newbury, and also behind it is a Great Western Railway Turbo forming a service to Basingstoke. So I'll see that as well. Okay, so by now, Great Western Railway 37 heading to Reading Train Care Depot.
That line 3 to 12:15 service to Manchester City, the Oxford Family, R. Coventry, International, the Newton, Northampton, Stafford, Southampton, Mansfield, Stockport, and Manchester Piccadilly. Platform number 3 to 12:15 service to Manchester Piccadilly, platform number 3.
I think I'm happy hearing that for the rest of the day. So I go to 37 heading to Reading Train Care Depot. Some Heathrow Express 37s coming on the ECS, and also coming in is going to be the 12:15 cross-country service from Bournemouth to Manchester Piccadilly. Worked by 221 Super Voyager. That's worked by 221 120. And I'll see when it's parked shortly.
Great Western Railway operates a county fares from this station. Please ensure you purchase a ticket before you board. More information can be found at gwr.com/railway protection.
Okay, there go the Heathrow Express 37s on an ECS. Train 7132 is the one on the rear on the service, but I didn't see what was the front. The next train to arrive is going to be the 12:13 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Carmarthen. There's my pair of IETs. And departing is 38163 on the 1209 Great Western Railway service to Newbury. That's calling now at Reading West, Field, Aldermaston, Mitcham, Thatcham, Newbury Racecourse and Newbury. It's a pair of IETs, pair of 800s. Leading the way we got 800 006, and I'll see what will be the rear when it departs shortly. Coming now to terminating Elizabeth Line service from Abbey Wood, worked by 345032. And the one that just departed went to Abbey Wood. Okay, departing over here is 16513 on the 1212 Great Western Railway service to Basingstoke, calling at Reading West, Reading Green Park, Mortimer, Bramley, Hampshire and Basingstoke. And about to depart now will be the 1213 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Carmarthen. On the rear is Gareth Edwards, 800 009. That's calling now at Swindon, Bristol Parkway, Newport. That's calling now at Swindon, Bristol Parkway, Newport, Cardiff Central, Bridgends, Patrol Parkway, Neath, and Swansea. These will be separating at Swansea, so the rear one will continue towards Carnethy, Pembrey Port and Carmarthen, and the front one will detach and terminate at Swansea. This goes on the way to Carmarthen from London Paddington. Here we have 802 108 for Great Western Railway. That's on the delayed 1212 Great Western Railway service from Bristol Temple Meads to London Paddington. And also coming in is the 1219 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Hereford. That's by 9 car IET. And also valid to depart there over on platform 2 will be the 1215. And oh yeah, it's now departing. Departing now is the 1215 cross country service from Bournemouth to Manchester Piccadilly. That's by 221 120. There she goes on the way to Manchester Piccadilly. That's calling now at Oxford, Banbury, Leamington Spa, Coventry, Birmingham International, Birmingham New Street, Wolverhampton, Stafford, Stoke-on-Trent, Macclesfield, Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. And also coming in now is going to be there's 800 306, there's Harold Day, 800 306. Here's 387 162. On the 1218 Great Western Railway service from Newbury to London Paddington. And I'll see if I want to depart shortly. There goes the cross-country train on the way to Manchester Piccadilly from Bournemouth. That's calling now at Oxford, Banbury, Leamington Spa, Coventry, Birmingham International, Birmingham New Street, Wolverhampton, Stafford, Stoke-on-Trent, Macclesfield, Stockport to Manchester Piccadilly. I think we have. Special goes on the way to Manchester Piccadilly from Bournemouth. So now is the 1219 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Hereford. Remembrance Day. Oh yeah, also got some poppies on from Remembrance Day. So that goes on the way. Here is the 1220 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Didcot Parkway. Freyson 160 leads the way. Freyson 142 brings up the rear. Also coming in is going to be the 1225 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Bristol Temple Meads. And also coming now is going to be a terminating Great Western Railway service from Basingstoke. That's what's by 165 109 108 108 to 109. Let me have a look. On the Bristol service is 800 313. Oh yeah, I was right. That's on the terminating service from Baines. I was right. On the terminating service from Basingstoke, that's worked by 165 109. So there it is. There's 165 109 terminating here at Reading from Basingstoke. Now it's going to be the 12:25. Glaston Railway serves from London Paddington to Bristol Temple Meads. That's calling now with Didcot Parkway, Swindon, Chippenham, Bath, Spa and Bristol Temple Meads. And also coming in is the 12:29. Great Western Railway serves to London Paddington. Actually, it's the 12:23. Great Western, the delay 12:23. Great Western Railway serves from Cardiff Central to London Paddington. And also coming in is the, that's what's by 800 309. And also coming in now is the 12:31. Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Totnes. That's what's by 802 103. And I'll see them when they depart, and I'll see them both when they depart now. I'll see them both when they depart shortly. I'll see them, and I'll see those when they depart. And that Glaston Railway service house off to Didcot is calling now at Towhurst, Pambourne, Goynon Streatley, Cholsey and Didcot Parkway. Passing now is the delay 12:23. Great Western Railway service from Cardiff Central to London Paddington. That's calling at London Paddington only. There she goes on the way. Okay, to party now is the 12:29 Elizabeth Line service starting here at Reading to Abbeywood. That's calling now at Twyford, Maidenhead, Taplow, Burnham, Slough, Langley. There's 800 034 on the 12:30. Great Western Railway service from Oxford to London Paddington. Try this again. Also, no, where was I? Oh, yeah, the West calling past the Elizabeth Line. Langley, West Drayton, Hazen, Harlington, Southall, Eden Broadway, London Paddington, Bond Street, Tottenham Court Road, Farringdon, London Liverpool Street, Whitechapel, Canary Wharf, Custom House, Woolwich and Abbeywood. So there she goes on the way of the Elizabeth Line to Abbeywood. And our first freight train of the day is going to be a Freightliner Class 59. That's what's by 59203. And also passing is the 12:31 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Totnes. That's calling now at Taunton, Tiverton Parkway, Exeter St David's, Newton Abbot and Totnes. Okay, the next train to obviously 12:35. Great Western Railway serves from Cheltenham Spa to London Paddington. Queen Elizabeth II, 800 003. With a nice bit of fresh paint on it as well. Cool. In there is 165109 on the 12:34. Great Western Railway service started here at Reading to Basingstoke. And also coming here is a pair of Gloucester Road 387s on the 12:37. Great Western Railway service from Didcot Parkway to London Paddington. There it is. That's called, they'll be calling. There it is. Calling at Twyford, Maidenhead, Slough and London Paddington. And departing to 12:35, got some Railway service from Oxford to London Paddington. That's calling at London Paddington only. Train to arrive is going to be the 12:40 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Newbury. And also coming over there is a cross-country pair of cross-country voyagers. I'll tell them what time and where we're going in just a minute. On the Newbury service, as well as by 387151. Calling at Field, Thatcham and Newbury.
Platform 8 of the 12:52 cross-country service to Bournemouth via Southampton Central, calling at Basingstoke, Winchester.
Okay, coming now is going to be the 12:58 cross-country service from Manchester Piccadilly to Bournemouth. That's by a pair of voyagers, a 220 and a 221, or a 4-car 221 and then a 5-car 221. Let me see. Leading away, this is 220, leading away, this is 220025. And on the rear is 221112, the former Avanti West Coast branding. And I'll see when it's part shortly.
Bound zones 4 and 5. Standard class, zones 1, 2, 3. Cycle spaces.
The next train to arrive is the 12:43 Great Western Railway service from Bristol Temple Meads to London Paddington. That's what's by 800 319. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be a terminating Great Western Railway service from Newbury.
This train has 5 coaches. First class accommodation, bound zones 4 and 5.
And also coming is the delayed 12:40 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Cardiff Central.
Zone 2. Wheelchair services in zone 5.
That's what's by 3871. On the terminating service from Newbury, that's what's by 387171. That's works by firefighter floor. Let me have a look.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff.
That's works by firefighter floor Lombard 800 023. Let's see where it's part shortly. Coming now is 345030. That's on the terminating Elizabeth Line service from Abbeywood. And Abbey formulated service to Abbeywood. So now is the 1246 Great Western. Okay, to pass now is the 1246 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Newbury. And also to pass is the delay 1240 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Cardiff Central. That's on the Newbury service, that's by 151. On the Cardiff service, that's by the Cardiff service, that's 800 023. That's calling now at Didcot Parkway, Swindon, Bristol Parkway, Newport and Cardiff Central.
This train has 5 coaches.
And also coming in is a pair of Gloucester Road 387s on the 1249 or 50 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Didcot Parkway.
Zone 2. Wheelchair facilities is Zone 5. Platform 9B from the 1248 Great Western Railway service to Oxford.
Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1248 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Oxford.
Platform 9B from the 1248 Great Western Railway service to Oxford. Calling Didcot Parkway and Oxford. This train has 5 coaches. First class facilities South Zone 4 and 5.
Okay, coming in now is 800 011 with another classmate on the 1247 Great Western Railway service from Carmarthen to London Paddington. And on the rear is Edith New 800 014. That's us by 800 015. Arrives a pair of Gloucester Road 387s on the, let me have a look.
This is your Transport for London travel information. There are minor delays on Piccadilly line. There is currently a good service operating
On the 1257 Gloucester Road service from Newbury to Paddington, that's where 37143 is the way. And on the rear is 387147. And that's calling now at London Paddington only. Party now is the 1248 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Oxford. That's calling now, it's Didcot Parkway and Oxford. I managed to caught lots of trains here on this side, so right now I'm going to head to the other side and see the South Western Railway trains and the Gloucester train towards Gatwick there. So yeah, I'll see you when I head to the other side. Right, here's a 100-318 coming in here. There's a 100-318 coming in here. There we are. Wow. Right, there's a 100-318 arriving here. On the 12:55, Great Western Railway serves from London Paddington to Weston-super-Mare. They'll be calling at Didcot Parkway, Swindon, Chippenham, Bath, Spa, Bristol, Temple Meads, Nelsey and Backwell, Yatton, Wall and Weston-super-Mare. Right guys, I now made it to the other side, so here is a pair of South Western Railway 450s over there, terminating in from London Waterloo, and I'll be forming a service to London Waterloo. And the cross-country train's just pulled over here, so that's going to be taking some time for it to depart because it's early. And departing now is the and about to depart now. Right now is about to depart now is the 12:55 cross-country service from Manchester Piccadilly to Bournemouth. That's calling now at Basingstoke, which goes on the way to Bournemouth. That's calling now at Basingstoke, Winchester, Southampton Airport Parkway, Southampton Central and Bournemouth. And over there you can see is a Gloucester Railway Turbo. That's a Terminator, that's on. And over there you can see there's a Gloucester Railway Turbo. I'll tell you that in just a minute. Oh, and departing over here behind the South Western Railway 450s is the is the 12:54 Great Western Railway service starting here at Reading to Gatwick Airport. And that is what's by, and on that service, that's what's by 165114. That's calling now at Wokingham, Blackwater, North Camp, Guildford, Shalford, Chilworth, Gomshall, Dorking Deepdene, Reigate, Redhill and Gatwick Airport. So there she goes on the way to Gatwick Airport. And departing now is the 12:55 Great Western Railway serves from London Paddington to Weston-super-Mare. And over there you can, and also the next freight train to pass by is going to be a DC Rail Class 60. And also arriving in now is the 12:58 Great Western Railway serves from London Paddington to Cheltenham Spa, west by 800 004. On the freight train of the DC60, that's where it's by, on the DC Rail Class 60, that's where it's by 60055. And also, let me have a look. And also the next train to arrive is going to be a terminating Great Western Railway service from Gatwick Airport, west by Turbo, and that's west by 165108. And that DC Rail Class 60, that's operating the Lego train from Appleford sidings to Willesden DC Rail sidings. and the Freightliner and the Freightliner 59 went by, was working a service from Watley Curry Freightliner, and the Freightliner 59 that went by when I was on that side was working a service from Watley Curry Freightliner, was working a service from Watley to Hamwell, and departing is Freight 7143 on the 1258 Great Western Railway service from Newbury to London Paddington. Freight 7147 brings up the rear. Okay, and the next train to arrive is going to be the 1301 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Totnes. Newbury, Hungerford, Pewsey, Westbury, Castle Carey, Taunton, Sutton Park, Exeter, Davis, and Totnes. That's what's by 80213. That's calling at Newbury, Hungerford. Yeah. That's calling. There's the Totnes train. That's calling at there's the Totnes train. Calling at Newbury, Hungerford, Pewsey, Westbury, Castle Carey, Taunton, Tiverton Parkway, Exeter St David's, Newton Abbot and Totnes. And also arriving here is over there you see is the 1302 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington from Great Malvern, and also departing is 345030 on the 1259 Elizabeth Line service starting here at Reading to Abbeywood. Next up on this service will be Twyford. There she goes on the way. There is Freight 7158 on a with her classmates on a Great Western Railway service from Didcot Parkway to London Paddington. And 109. And here's some Southston Road 450s over there, 450057 and 450109, which will be forming a service to London Waterloo. And that'll be departing in a couple, like 5 minutes or a couple minutes shortly. Okay, departing now over there is the 1301 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Totnes, and also departing is 800.07 on the 1302 Great Western Railway service from Great Malvern to London Paddington. That's calling now at London Paddington only. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1307 or the 1309 Great Western Railway service from Weston-super-Mare to London Paddington. And as you can, And as you can see over there, I can minimise my camera for a sec. Let me minimise my camera to find what I could see. There's an ambulance just pulled here. Stopped for an emergency or something. That's what. That's what's by 800 305, and I'll see when it departs shortly. Next train to arrive, which is arriving on platform 8, is D. Is the 1315 cross country service from Bournemouth to Manchester Piccadilly, and that's worked by 221138. And this train is very early. And I'll see how it departs shortly when it's gone 1:15. Okay, the next train to arrive, coming on the other side, is a terminating cross-country service from Newcastle, worked by 220 Voyager. And I can hear the noise of the turbo, which should be forming a service to Gatwick Airport. We've got two trains departing here. Departing here is 800 305 on the 1309. Great Western Railway service from Weston-super-Mare to Dunpanton. Then we got a terminating, then also coming in, we've got a terminating Elizabeth line service from Abbeywood. And departing here over on that side is also the 1309 South Western Railway service starting here at Reading to London Waterloo. That's on the Elizabeth line service, as well as by 345033. Okay, the next train to arrive is terminating South Western Railway service from London Waterloo, worked by a Class 701 Arterio train. And also coming in is going to be the 1313 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Swansea. That's worked by a pair of 800s. On that South Western train, that's worked by 701047. Approaching on that platform. Now I can see the turbo. Leading the way is Elizabeth Ralph 800 020. And on the rear on this service is 800 036. Next passing now is the delayed 1313 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Swansea. That's calling now at Swindon, Bristol Parkway, Newport, Cardiff Central, Bridgend, Port Talbot Parkway, Neath and Swansea.
Platform 9 was the 1318 Great Western Railway before Gateshead via Oxford.
And departing over there is the departing over there is the 12:50 and departing over there is the 13:15 cross country service from Bournemouth to Manchester Piccadilly. And a South Western pair of 450s on the way to London Waterloo. They're calling now at Early, Winnersh Triangle, Winnersh, Wokingham, Bracknell, Martins Heron, Ascot, Sunningdale, Longcross, Virginia Water, Egham, Staines, Feltham, Twickenham, Richmond, Clapham Junction and London Waterloo. So there they go on their way. We've got two trains coming here. First, the train arriving here is the 1320 Great Western Railway serves from Cardiff Central to London, where to our pair of freight 7s. And also the next freight train's pathway on that side is going to be a Freightliner class 66, which is going very, very slowly, going from Wentlog Freightliner to London, working a service from Wentlog to London Gateway. Freight 7153 leads the way. And I'll see the weir set when it departs, and I'll see what'll be on the weir when it departs shortly. Departing now is the 1320 Great Western Railway serves from Cardiff Central to London Paddington. On the rear is freight 7168, and also coming in is the it's going to be the 1327 Great Western Railway serves from London Paddington to Didcot Parkway. Both my pair of freight 7s, and the Freightliner 66 should just be waiting here, and it's going to be taking time. Leading away on the Didcot service is freight 7161. (1326) serves to Didcot Parkway. Freight 7170 brings up the rear, and I can hear the noise of the 66 on the Freightliner service. That's what's by 66554. Arriving here is 802107. That's on D. Let me have a look. Yep, let me have a look. That's on the 1326 Chiltern Road. That's on the 1326 Great Western Railway serves from Oxford to Paddington. And also departing here is 165108 on the 1324 Great Western Railway service starting here at Reading to Gatwick Airport. That's calling now at Wokingham, Crowthorne, Sandburst, Blackwater, Farnborough North, North Camp, Ash, Guildford, Dorking, Deepdean, Reigate, Redhill and Gatwick Airport. A little bit of an all-station service, but a little semi-fast service as well as the other one.
Platform 9, today 1318 service to Worcester Foregate Street, next train to arrive platform 9, Oxford, Canberra, Charlbury, Kingham, Waterton Marsh, Honeybourne, Eaglesham, Kershaw, Worcester Parkway, Worcester Shop Hill and Worcester Foregate Street.
Looks like I've been hearing these for the rest of the day. Okay, coming through our Reading train care depot is a pair of Heathrow Express 487s, 487132. That'll be forming this, when it arrives at London Paddington, that'll be forming this at Heathrow Terminal 5. 4871, I'm not too sure what's in the way, I have to check. One brings up the wheel. Also departing now is the 1326 Great Western Railway service from Oxford to London Paddington. That's calling out London Paddington only. Let's goes on the way. Now is the 1329 Elizabeth Line service to Abbey Woods down here at Reading, 345033. And also put in here is the delayed 1318 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Worcester Foregate Street. And that's what's by 800 308 and now departing now is the 1318 service to Worcester Foregate Street. That's calling now at Oxford, Hanborough, Charlbury, Kingham, Moreton-in-Marsh, Honeybourne, Evesham, Perthshire, Worcestershire Parkway, Worcester Shrub Hill, 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 and Worcester Foregate Street. Special goes on the way to Worcester Foregate Street. Here is the 802-108 service. That's on the delayed 1322 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Bristol Temple Meads, and calling at Didcot Parkway, Swindon, Chippenham, Bath, Spa, and Bristol Temple Meads. And I'll see that on the other side when we depart shortly. Okay, departing now is the delayed 1320 22 or 1325 Great Western Railway service from London Paddington to Bristol Temple Meads. And also departing over there, which I just saw, is a Gloucester Railway Turbo bound for Basingstoke. And also pulling over here is a terminating Great Western Railway service from Gatwick Airport. So yeah. Whew. And there's a pair of Gloucester Railway 487s over there turning up. That's working a service from Didcot Parkway to London Paddington. I must say about Reading Station, it's really cool, and plus lots of things to see at Reading, which is really good. And I recommend coming to Reading any time I like, because it's a really good station, really. Better than Reading West though. Over there is a Gloucester Railway 487 on this service from London Paddington to Newbury. And also coming in is another Gloucester Railway Turbo over there, I can see on the other side, terminating in from Basingstoke. Or I got some 487 from Newbury, but I'm not too sure. Okay, the next train to arrive is the Gloucester Railway service from London Paddington to Cardiff Central.
Platform 11A for the 13:35 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington.
The 1341 service to South Central. That's what's by 800 309. 21 today is 13:35. Great Western Railway service from Cheltenham Spa to London Paddington. That's what's by 800 026. Right guys, I'm on the IET now, so I'm going to finish my video from Reading here. So thank you for watching this video at Reading. If you enjoyed your senior, then please leave a like on my video, comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on TikTok, Instagram and Twitter. So yeah, it's actually not bad to be fair, Reading, because it's a really good station, and I recommend coming into and I recommend doing some train spotting here at Reading anytime I like. And plus lots to see, and I heard I had some staff announcements today, which is him, but I managed to actually get him recorded as well as Anne and David, and also David Shepherd as well. So yeah, the next film for me is going to be Kenton. So I'll see you all there. Thank you for watching this video at Reading, and I'll see you in the next video. Will be Kenton. Bye bye.